The next thing I want to talk about is consistency. Going out there on a regular basis and having a plan in place to achieve social media success. I always talk to companies and organizations about building their plan, and many people just want to jump in there and use these tools, which is all very exciting. But the reality is, you need to have goals in mind, you need to map out what you're going to do with some type of calendar, and you also need to figure out how you're going to measure success. We're going to address that a little bit later in the online course as well. But first, an example of a company that has done really well as far as being consistent in the social media space. Now, you may know this company, Old Spice, perhaps one of the most successful campaigns in the social space online. Here's one of their videos.
Hello, ladies. How are you? Fantastic. Does your man look like me? No. Can he smell like me? Yes. Should he use Old Spice body wash? I don't know. Do you like the smell of adventure? Do you want a man who smells like he can bake you a gourmet cake in the dream kitchen he built for you with his own hands? Of course you do. Swan dive into the best night of your life. So, ladies, should your man smell like an Old Spice man? You tell me.
A wonderful campaign that has existed for the past couple of years, although it's taken on many different positions as far as how it's appeared upon different platforms within the social space. Now, again, I want to talk about ROI, return on investment. Like Blendtec, this was a very successful campaign for the company, for Old Spice. The campaign had more than 100 million views, and there was a 107% increase in sales during the first month of the campaign. I'm going to continue to go back to this idea of return on investment because it's very important for organizations trying to prove that social media is worthwhile. There's also another term in the social space you may want to get to know. This is return on engagement. This is how much your community is engaging with you. So both of these terms are very important when you're trying to measure success using different digital tools. Now, I talk to people about being consistent in social media and compare it to going to the gym. We all know if we only go to the gym once a month, we're not going to see the results that we want to see. The same thing applies in the social space. As much as you want to slack off for a few days, over a weekend, or a few weeks in here and there, your community is still online and they're still engaging, so you need to be part of that conversation. If you're a big organization, many times that means monitoring social media 24/7. If you're a smaller organization and you can't afford the resources, what that means is checking in on a regular basis and make sure there's not a really long gap where you're not present across some of these social sites.